Hey, and welcome to another Full Metal Singles match. It's gonna be a fun one today. We're on the continuing down the track of round two matches. I apologise for it, the tournament being stretched out as long as it did. I did not intend to that, but it is what it is. But I'm going to bring in the competitors. Introducing first, we're going to bring in Ryan Payne. Ryan, how are you feeling about taking on Payson today? Can you hear me, Ryan?
I don't know. I mean, at this point, oh no, I can hear you. I was just trying to collect my thoughts. I don't want to
So
waste too
good.
much time. Army wants to immediately get into. Oh, I'm jumping over you, aren't I?
I think I think you've got a bit of a lag. Actually.
Great, fucking great. I'll take care of that. But here, I'll just say this. Looking forward to going against Payson. There's been a few rare. It's been rare that I've gone against somebody who is a veteran, but also someone still new to me. Honestly, I've watched a couple of Payson's matches. I've seen how good he is, especially in teams. So I know this is going to be a tough fight.
Yep. I'm going to drop you out. What I'll suggest is when I drop you out, leave and come back, and hopefully that sorts out your delay. When I bring in Payson and his manager Caleb Coho. But Payson, how are you feeling about taking on Ryan Payne?
I'm going to let my ghost manager speak for me.
Listen, this is how good Payson is. The voice of God is on his side. The voice of God is telling you that Ryan Payne's a schmuck. When it comes to Full Metal Trivia, who gives a shit about Ryan Payne? In the future, the past, the present, it's all Payson Johnson. Everything's coming up. Belts for this man? He has more belts than he needs to hold up an army of denim jeans. This man is going to fucking crush today. We got one knockout, two knockout, red knockout, blue knockout. It's easy as fuck. He's the Dr. Seuss of KOs, and Ryan Payne's just the next children's book he's gonna put away. Get fucked. Let's do this shit.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
It really was, and the funny thing is, I was not here to hear a word of that. He's just literally dropped back in there now. So he's gonna have to watch that on the replay. But as I drop out the manager, Caleb, and bring back Ryan. Um, um, so I'll just do a test. Let me know when you hear me, Ryan.
I'm hearing every word you're saying, but if you're getting a delay from me, then it's most likely it's just taking a while for me to get back to you.
That was not delayed at all, so I think you're good, Ryan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just thought I'd do that test just to be sure. But how Full Metal Singles go? The first round's going to be 10 questions, 10 different categories. Everyone gets 3 repeats, one challenge. Um, and but keep your hands on screen all the time, and most of all, have fun because that's the important part of trivia. As I find my questions, your first question is going to come in the category of crime movies. Who played Charlie Capper in Mean Streets? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Ryan
I just wrote. Hold on. I just wrote Al Pacino.
and Payson.
Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel is correct. Next question comes in remakes and reboots. In 2009's Friday the 13th, why does Jason capture Brittany at the start of the movie? In five, four, three, two, 1 pins down. Payson.
God damn it.
I just put he wants to kill her.
Ryan.
I didn't finish what I was writing. I was gonna say she was the counsel responsible for his death, but I didn't finish.
Both is actually incorrect. It's because she looks like his mother.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
Challengeable, but yeah.
The next question comes in the realm of fantasy movies. In the Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, Jack Sparrow and his crew are trying to find what? Five, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I wrote The Fountain of Youth.
And Payson.
I think the voice of God would denounce me from heaven if I missed this, but I believe it is the Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth is correct. The next question comes in the realm of 2010s. Who played the evil witch Muriel in Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I wrote Famke Jensen.
Payson.
I put Gemma Arterton.
Famke Janssen is correct. The next question comes in the realm of directors. Who directed 2017's It as well as its sequel?
I am sorry, Malcolm. You cut out after you said 2017. So
It's all good. I'll give you a technical repeat here. Who directed 2017's It as well as the sequel? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Payson.
Andy Muschietti.
Ryan.
yeah, I was going back and forth. So I went with Andy Muschietti.
Andy Muschietti is correct. Next question comes in action. Sam Neill, Patrick Wilson, and Vera Farmiga appear in what 2010's Liam Neeson action movie?
Ooh.
Five, 4,
I'll do a
3.
repeat.
Yep, in the realm of action, Sam Neill, Patrick Wilson, and Vera Farmiga appear in what 2010's Liam Neeson action movie? Five, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
Only one I can think of. I wrote The A-Team.
Payson.
I saw the shitbox in the theater, The Commuter.
The Commuter is correct. The next question comes in the realm of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Secretariat, Inception, and Tangled? Five, 3, 2, 2,
Fuck.
1 pins down. Payson.
2010.
Ryan.
Fuck, I was just about to race this. 2010.
2010 is correct. The next question comes in the realm of actors and actresses. Which actress appeared in the following movies? Broadcast News, The Piano, 1996's Crash, and Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Five, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
Holly Hunter.
Payson.
The voice of God's best friend would denounce me from heaven if I missed this. Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter is correct. The next question comes in comic book movies. Who played Sonny Birch in Ant-Man and the Wasp? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Payson.
Who did the MCU waste more, Sam Rockwell or Walton Goggins?
Ryan.
You know who wasted more on Walton Goggins? I did, because I said his name was Walter.
Walton Goggins is
Yeah.
correct. Unfortunately, I can't give you those points, Ryan.
No, I know I was wrong the moment Payson said it. I'm like, fuck.
And your final question comes in the realm of 2000s. Who played Dr. Susan Calvin in iRobot?
I should know this.
Ugh.
And 5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
May have messed up her last name. I wrote Bridget Moynihan.
Payson.
I may have messed up her last name too. I put Sharon Stone.
Bridget Moynihan is the correct answer.
Good job.
But with that, at the end of round 2, Payson is in the lead with 7 points. Ryan is close behind that on 6 points. I'm going to bring back in the voice of God. Payson, do you want to... actually, before I do that, I'm going to give the rules to the real round. We're going into round 2, which is the real round. We're going to spin a wheel, and whatever category comes up, the player can choose to spin again or defer to the... spin again or take the category. I'm stuffing everything up today. But yeah, and then they'll get 4 questions with 2 points apiece. Multiple choice, take down to 1 point. Payson, do you want to spin first or defer to Ryan?
I would like some divine intervention right now, Malcolm. Can I?
Here's the ordeal. I think you're already beating the pants off of Ryan, so I would say let's. I don't know. You want to fucking go first?
Sure, let's do
Fuck
it.
it. Let's go first. Why not?
I hate this wheel, but let's play.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right. But with that, the categories that are on the wheel, we've got. See, I think I was premature doing that. The categories we have on the wheel, we've got directed by Joel Cohen, which is Payson's strength. Directed by Anton Fuqua, which is Ryan's strength. Eddie Murphy movies featuring the singer Meatloaf, comedy Morgan Freeman, movies filmed in New Zealand, and scores and soundtracks. So I'm going to bring up the reel. And this is your first spin.
Excuse me.
It lands on
Fuck me.
opponent's
God
choice.
dang it, God.
This is why we don't listen to Divine Intervention when he doesn't go with the normal plan.
That's fair.
Alright, but I'm gonna take off the reel. But Ryan, what category do you want to give Payson?
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna get my
Do
mind
you want
out
to
of the
repeat
gutter.
the options?
Yes.
So you've got directed by Joel Cohen, directed by Anton Fuqua, Eddie Murphy movies featuring the singer Meatloaf, comedy Morgan Freeman, movies filmed in New Zealand, and scores and soundtracks.
Okay. Honestly, any of these are a fucking toss up. I've seen Payson pull shit out of his ass on something he's not good at. But I don't want this on my turn, so I'm just gonna give him scores and soundtracks.
It's going to be scores and soundtracks.
Not the worst thing.
So your first question in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Hateful Eight, and Mission to Mars?
Ennio Morricone.
That is correct for 2 points. The next question is, who composed the score for 1996's Emma, The Lake House, and Mona Lisa Smile?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options is it A, Hulda Goodendotter, B, Rachel Portman, C, Anne Dudley, D, Wendy Carlos?
I'll get a repeat of the options.
Is it A, Hulda Goodendotter, B, Rachel Portman, C, Anne Dudley, or D, Wendy Carlos?
I'll go B.
B is correct for a point.
Okay.
The next question is, who composed the score for Lawrence of Arabia, Dr. Zhivago, and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll go multiple.
Is it A, John Barry, B, Joe Hisaishi, C, Bernard Herrmann, or D, Morris Jarr?
Can I just ask for a technical repeat on that last name?
Yep, Morris Jarr, Jarre.
I'm gonna go D.
D is correct for a point. And your final question is, what MCU movie opens up with the song Randy, You're a Fine Girl?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
And at the end of that, Payson goes up to 13 points.
God, I take back what I said about you. I love you, God.
As
I
I
probably
bring
would
back
have gotten one of those questions anyway.
the wheel and Ryan, this is your first spin.
I wish it was primed. Oh boy.
And it lands on movies featuring the singer Meatloaf.
I want to do a big comedy thing right now. I'm going to risk another spin.
This is your second spin, and you have to take what this lands on. And it lands on directed by Anton Fuqua.
Well, let's hope it serves me well.
As I go back up to. Alright. Your first question, and directed by Anton Fuqua. In Olympus Has Fallen, after being removed from presidential detail, what department does Mike Banning work in?
Okay. The Treasury.
That is correct for 2 points. Who played Brian Plummer in The Equalizer 2?
Brian Plummer. The no, fuck it. If he gets still. Bill Pullman.
That is correct for 2 points. The next question is, in King Arthur, Arthur has to rescue Alecto from the oncoming Saxon attack on his village because he is destined to become a future what?
I'll take multiple choice.
Is it A, King, B, Pope, C, Lord, or D, Prime Minister?
I'm gonna go with Lord.
Lord is incorrect. I'm going to give Payson a Peter the Christian and the options. In King Arthur, Arthur has to rescue Alecto from the oncoming Saxon attack on his village because he is destined to become a future what? A, King, B, Pope, C, Lord, or D, Prime Minister?
Okay, now I understand the question. I was really confused for a second. I will go Prime Minister.
That is also incorrect. It is
Pope, isn't
Pope.
it?
It's Pope. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't so sure. I knew it was a religious one, but
And
okay.
your final question in Anton Fuqua is, who plays Bartholomew Bogue in The Magnificent Seven?
Bartholomew. Well, I'm gonna risk this again. This could be another steal. I'm gonna say Vincent D'Onofrio.
That is incorrect. Payson for the steal.
I'll
Who
say
played? I'll give you a bit of the question
yeah. Go
first.
ahead.
Who
Sorry.
plays Bartholomew Bogue in The Magnificent Seven?
I'll go Ethan Hawke.
The correct answer is Peter Sarsgaard.
The villain. Okay.
Okay, fair.
But with that, at the end of round 2, Payson is in the lead on 13 points, and Ryan is on 10 points. But still, anything can happen once I find I've done what I've done with round 3. There we are. So how round 3 works is it's going to be a 2, a 3, and a 5-point question. The 2 points going to be a guaranteed data question. Your 3 points going to be a correct plot question, and then your 5 point is an IMDb question. And unfortunately, Payson's voice as God has departed briefly. So, Payson, you are in the lead. Do you want question set 1 or question set 2?
I will take set 1.
I'm going to ask Ryan's 2-point question first, and you need to at least get your 2 and 3 point to pass it over to. So question set 1, you said Payson.
Yeah, I took
two. Yeah, I'm taking set 2.
No, it's all good. I was just making sure. Otherwise, I was about to ask the wrong question.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So your 2-point question is: who played Russell Collins, aka Firefist, in Deadpool 2?
His last name is escaping me. Yep. Once again, my shitty luck with actors is starting to fuck me over.
One.
I don't remember his last name. I'm just gonna say Julian Tabard.
That is incorrect. It is Julian Dennison.
Dennison. Okay.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Ryan. That's on the tougher end of a 2. That's slightly tougher for a 2.
No, the funny thing was his scenes from Hunt for the Wilder People were popping in my head, so I'm like, I can hear his fucking voice, just can't get his name.
Yeah. Your 3-point question is in Hot Shots, what is the name of the secret mission ran by Admiral Benson that Lieutenant Commander Block asked Hopper to be a pilot for?
Fuck, I love this movie. Oh no. Name of the mission.
Right. 3.
Repeat the question.
Yep. In Hot Shots, what is the name of the secret mission ran by Admiral Benson that Lieutenant Commander Block asked Hopper to be a pilot for?
It's the whole fucking reason this movie happens.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Operation Tailspin. Ugh.
That is incorrect. It is Operation Sleepy Weasel.
Sleepy Weasel. Okay.
I'm just going to quickly pause here. With that, we're going to go into Ryan's 5-point question, and he must hit this to be able to make Payson actually answer some questions. But how the 5-point questions work, it's an IMDb question. So I'm going to give you the genre of a movie. You get to pick 3 clues out of year, director, actor or actress, co-actor or actress, and composer. So Ryan, your genres are action, mystery, thriller. Which of those 3 options did you want?
Thriller. Well, I'll go with the year. 3 options. Okay, so year. And I'll take actor and co-actor.
So I'm going to repeat the genre and everything else. Your genre is action, mystery, thriller. The year is 2008. Your actor is Shia LaBeouf, and your co-actress is Michelle Monaghan.
Eagle Eye.
Yep.
That is correct for 5 points.
Actors put me in this hole. Actors are getting me out of this hole.
All right, we're going to throw it over to. Right, now, as we're going over to Payson, you definitely need to get at least your 2-point question, but you did basically your 2-point question will tie it. But
I'm down by 3 right now, correct? Or no?
Down by 2.
Oh, down by 2. Oh, fair. Okay.
So even if he misses 2, he can hit his 3 and win, or his 5 to win.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
That makes sense.
Words are failing me. Left, right, and center.
Oh, we can just blame it. We can just blame it on technical difficulties, like I am.
Yeah. So your 2-point question is: who played April O'Neil in 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Megan Fox.
That is correct for 2 points. Your 3-point question is: in Searching, David finds out that his daughter cancelled her lessons for what instrument?
Just in case this is wrong, I will save my repeats, but I believe it is piano.
That is correct for 3 points. Which means, and your winner is Payson Johnson. I'm going to throw out Payson for a minute just to see if his voice of God will come back by the time for post match interviews. But Ryan, how are you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm incredibly down on myself. I mean, obviously, I'm not upsetting that I lost to Payson. I knew this was going to be a tough match, but going throughout this, like I can tell each round, there was a big mistake that I had made. That if I had done different directions, if I had remembered Walton instead of Walter, we would have been tied. If I had at least remembered Peter Sarsgaard instead of Vincent D'Onofrio, I could have had a closer lead. It's woulda, shoulda, coulda, obviously, but to me, these mistakes were very clear to myself. Where I'm like, I mess up so badly, but also in round 3, did me no favors too. I don't know. This whole year playing in trivia, no matter how much I study, apparently I can't escape my messing up on actors and forgetting their names. I mean, there's over 1,000, hundreds, thousands of movies that exist. You can't always remember a certain actor, but beyond that, I was glad to at least keep it a close fight so I didn't have to lose by a knockout. At least now I can know when I rewatch this what I can punch up on. And whenever you bring this back up again, I'm still going to be experimenting with strengths because that's what I like. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to experiment with something different, so it's not that easy to go again. Not that easy to predict.
Yeah. But next year is there anyone that you'd like to take on in the future?
Anyway, well, no, I have nobody in particular. It's not an insult to anyone out there. I think at this point, it's just when the pairings happen, the pairings are going to happen. I mean, I would not. I would love to play somebody new who I have not faced before, but it's depending on the rankings. It is how it is.
Yeah.
I have no preference choice. I have no personal choice. This season, I constantly played against former team partners. I want to avoid that next year. So.
All right. Ryan versus Amaru. Got it. But moving on, we've got Payson, our winner. Payson, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Look, Ryan is like, people talk about this all the time. I'm not sure if he knows this. He's one of the biggest enigmas in this league. Like, you never know the Ryan Payne you are going to get. The man made almost beat Andrew Barr for the title over in multiplex. Like, Barr is maybe the greatest melee player to have ever played, and Ryan almost beat him in his last match. Like, Ryan is a great player, and he should not hang his head on. I'll be honest, I did not know his three-pointer, so I'm very happy I took category 2 or set 2. But yeah, I'm feeling good about this win. Scores and soundtracks was one of the categories I was like, I think I could probably do all right in that, and I'll take 6 points, 6 out of 8 in a 4-question category. So yeah.
But with that, you move on to round 3 in the tournament. Your next opponent is either going to be JPO or Sam Wilson. Anyone that of those who you would like to play? Anyone you're scared of?
JPO is a man who legitimately terrifies me from promos. We all remember the infamous promo where he threatened to eat Jack Pinchuk and play with his corpse. And Sam Wilson is a person I've never met, so I'll take either.
But with
JPO also lives in the same state as me, so I'm even more scared about what he could do. So maybe I will take Sam Wilson, honestly.
But with that being said, I'm going to drop Payson out. And that brings us to the end of another match. But it was a really good match. It's one of those ones that really could have gone either way. Like, and as Payson said, like Ryan is one of those people who you don't know on any day which one you're gonna get. But with that being said, at the end of that, I'm just going to play a clip and yeah. So
Before we get started,